Hello and welcome back. Today we are playing Out of Ore. I'm your host JC, and we're going to get right into digging here. My thought process today is to try to get the rest of this iron ore out of here, iron, gold, lithium, whatever is back here, and then start like digging down a little bit. I might actually take and move this down a couple levels and move it back so that we have all this here to dig out too. But then if I do that, I have to move all this here too, the entire plant. So for now, we're just going to worry about digging this back, and we're going to go from there. We may be doing a complete wash plant overhaul on the next episode. All depends if we decide to stay here, if we want to move on to someplace else. Let me get my HUD back. Okay, we're doing okay on fuel. I started a new series on Gold Mining Simulator 2. I'm going to start from the very beginning. I showed a couple tips and tricks on how to start out with a good amount of gold instead of trying to struggle the entire first time. You know, skip past tiers 1 and 2 and go straight into tier 3. It's a helpful tips and hints. I learned it from a guy that I watch. His name is Quad Thumb Gaming. Pretty good YouTuber. So for this one, like I said, we're just going to dig a little bit here. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. I'm still a little under the weather. I want to try to get this done as quick as possible. I don't want to be on here for too long today. We'll get a few more scoops and then I'll turn the plant on. Because we're going to be getting quite a bit of pay dirt too, which means we're getting more gold than we were in the first couple of episodes. I mean, we get a little bit from the outside edge of this ore band, but I'm not sure it's really enough to call it a lot. We had a bunch of pay dirt we went through last episode. It was probably like, what, 5 or 6 stacks of it, so we got quite a bit of gold from that. We also, the oil is still over there, and I'm thinking we're going to use that oil basically just for buying concrete. Like, we'll go buy 1,000 concrete or something, and then put the rest of it in the company fund so that it's not readily accessible for us to use, and we will build the rest of our stuff up off of actual work and mining, and just use that for doing concrete. Well, and we are going to set up some for plastic and something else. I don't remember what it was. It's in the smelter that I sold. So at some point we'll have to get those back too. So this video should be coming out Saturday, so I hope everybody enjoyed their week, had a good time. I would have liked to put in a whole lot more time for videos, but again, like I said, feeling a little under the weather. Been congested for like 4 days now. I'm half tempted to just leave that little bit off to the side and just start digging down. I think it'll be a whole lot easier. Like, start digging down from right here. Put in like one row of concrete blocks and then have ramps going down. Something to think about. We just lost half my bucket too. Ugh. I had a comment about the finale of the last season, episode 20, I think it was, and they asked me if I would share my save, and I mean, if I can't share my save with myself, I'm not sure how I can share it with somebody else. It doesn't cloud save like other games do in Steam. I even used an external hard drive trying to transfer it over to the new computer. Something I am missing on this one though is I had it set up on the old one where I had FPS counter in the top left corner. I would like to know what it is on this one. I played the Gold Rush today for like the first time in a long time, and I went from having like 20 to 30 FPS in that game to having, while I was driving coming back to town, it actually at one point said 327 FPS. I'm not sure how that's possible, but I mean, crazy. I did kind of get a pretty good computer though, so I mean, it's possible, I guess. I also went from a really shitty processor to a really good one. The funny thing is, when I bought that computer, it was a good processor at the time. But things change over the years, I guess. In fact, it's kind of crazy how fast things do change. I mean, look at the things with AI nowadays and how fast that's becoming more common. Yeah, it's going down too. I can't seem to get it to go straight. I don't know. Maybe I should just dig down, go straight, and then turn sideways into that. I don't know. Oh yeah, I should probably turn this thing on, since it hasn't started yet. Does everybody like how I did the flooring here? I mean, the conveyor belt comes right out from under the floor, so it's all covered up. I thought it was a good idea when I did it. Let's see, turn on, and there we go. Starts running. Let's get some of this pay dirt back here. Like I said, I might come back this way and then turn left to go into it. Might make it a little easier. I do have some planks I can fill it out to the end too. I just want to put down too much stuff. I'm going to be tearing it all up to revamp in the next episode. Just means more stuff I got to pick up. There we go. That's flat. I mean, I have enough money. I could buy the really, really big one, but then we wouldn't have money for anything else till we ran some material. And the big one I mean is this one here. This one here. It holds 62.8. This one's okay as long as you're on flat ground, but it's like just under half the size, so it's like, I don't know. And with that big one, I might have to back my platform up further to be able to make my turns too. Do you guys prefer like the bigger equipment or the smaller equipment? I mean, we could possibly do some tunneling here. I think it'd be better if we went down first and then found a place down below to do tunneling though. We also have to remember this is hardcore too, so I'm not sure if the pricing is the same as normal. I actually didn't check on things. Like, do we get the same amount of money on hardcore as we do on regular? Which is hard to come by. Because, I mean, it looks like it's the only thing that I've really seen so far is that equipment breaks down faster and you use more fuel. And if that's it for hardcore, I mean, it's really not that hardcore. Let's see, how much does it cost for... We go to concrete, rough concrete. Yeah, with my discounts because of the things, it's this right same price as easy mode. It's like $2,300 if I don't have the skills. I'm almost back up to where I was before I had to leave the finale because of no cloud save. And you're at 3 more levels. This has been played on this one, and then also on my friend the Jekyll. He we started a series, not a series, but a play together so he could get used to the controls. Talking about doing a collab together and doing a multiplayer. I didn't be able to get some players involved if they want to. It'd have to be a scheduling thing. Well, the plant finally finished off. This thing is going pretty fast. Well, that's right, we bumped it up too, huh? We put a 5 in there. Yeah, we might want to get the bigger front loader now. Because if we don't, we're going to be trying to catch up with the hopper all the time. Like, it's empty already. I think we're going to dig that out. Start going down. I'm going to dig some more over here a little bit. See if I get a little bit more of that gold. But I think the smart choice is to go down. I'm just not sure if I should back the whole plant up first, or if I should just start right here and dig down from this spot. Because it looks like it ends right back there. If it does, I mean, we're not getting a whole lot of it. There's another dark spot over there too we could work on. I mean, do you guys want to see pay dirt? Do you want to see iron? Let me know in the comments, please. So I'll try to keep everybody happy if I can. Maybe do some more of the iron and more pay dirt if that's what we want to see. I do know that we won't be getting any steel if we go strictly pay dirt. Because there's no iron in that, and that's where we're getting the steel from. And you need steel to build the parts, to build other stuff like, I don't know, the concrete blocks or the concrete, not concrete, the steel blocks or the steel mesh. If we get down to gravels, I will probably split it into a 2-part plant. One to do some froth floating, and then one to do some gravel making for being able to make concrete. I do think this is going to be kind of a short one though. I don't want to get too long into it. My voice, my throat is already hurting from talking. Excuse me. Come on. Sometimes bumping the gas forward works on that, and other times you gotta lower the bucket back down. That time it loaded the bucket down and did jog part of it. I do want to get a bigger excavator, but like I said, not on going up and down hills. A bigger front loader, I mean. Although if I go down like to the equivalency of 2 blocks, which would be 8 ramp pieces, basically. 2 of each section. We'd go down 2 blocks and we'd be out to about where the front of the bucket is right now, somewhere in there. And I just don't think that'd be worth changing right now. I think if we're doing that, we might as well go back and move the stuff out back to where it moves everything back like, I don't know, 10 or 12 blocks. Because where I planted this at was the edge of it. So, I mean, I could pull up a couple of these panels and show you real quick. Let me do that real quick. So if we were to pull these panels up right here and start right here. This is the edge of it right here. So I'd be going down at an angle, and by the time we get 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, hold on, I'm gonna do this right. 2, 3, 4. That would be 1 block down, the equivalency of 1 block down, right there. So to get it like down, you'd have to go out to here, and at that point, we only have 10 blocks left out there. So I think it'd be better off to move everything back that way 10 blocks and down some. Just not sure if it's feasible for this spot or not. On the plus side, it's already going down at an angle there, as you saw. If you guys have any thoughts or suggestions on it, leave them in the comments. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Like old Grumpy Smurf in the last season told me about the paint. It does take the rust away, it just doesn't go away fast. I just think of fresh paint as, you know, it look all nice and shiny, and it doesn't really do that. It's like probably the only thing I'm disappointed with in this game so far is how their painting system goes. It's nice that people can change the paint color and make it whatever they want, but when it doesn't actually take away the rust or grime, you know what I mean, like, and their pressure washer reminds me of farming sim. You just hold it in one spot and it cleans everything. Alright, let's see. We're getting back towards the end of this anyway, so maybe we can get this and do that too. I mean, I'm seeing more and more pay dirt back there. Come on. Work with me here. There we go. Full scoop too. You know, we could blow some of that from the top down. I have a few more amphos in my bag, I think. Little explosion at the front. Let's do that. Let's pull a little bit of this off. Alright, I only got 14 left, but that should be enough. Okay, so we're going to go switch views to start with. I'm going to do one there, and one there. And then too far away. There we go. One there. And one there. I got most of it. One there. One there. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Not too far away. Probably not going to get all this anyway. But that's a good chunk of it. I'm going to buy a couple more just to get this little corner up here because I hate having floaters. 4 more should be fine. Alright, so let's get this one. And this one. And the rest of that. And that one. Alright. That's all I got. So we will work on getting this dug out now. And then see what we got. There's going to be a little bit of dirt going through here, I know that, because everything that was green up there is dirt. It does flatten it out for me too, so that makes it a little better. Then we have the decision of going straight back into the mountain or moving back and redoing all this. If we did that though, we started digging down, we could run into gravels and start making asphalt to make roads too. That's one of the other things they was used for, is making asphalt. I'm just going to keep letting it build over there until we decide what we're going to do, and then I'll sell it if I need it. I guess I could always just buy gravel and make the cement that way. We haven't gone down that far, so I don't really know where the blasted rock would be anyway. Solid rock. Yeah, Jekyll, on our other one, we got down to where the iron and copper were at, and we weren't having to blast the solid rock, which was really weird. We were just able to dig into it with the 235, and it just would chew right into it. So I'm not sure if that's a glitch on a multiplayer or what. Because I know when I was playing in Season 1 there, I couldn't do that in the gravel pit that I had over there. When I ran into solid rock over there, it stopped me dead. I mean, you might get a little bit close to the blasted area, but not like much. A few more scoops out to try to level it off some. Call it good, I think. So I'm going to wait till Sunday to record the next one. Let me know what you guys think. If you want me to dig down or go back and pay dirt more, I'm game either way. Like I said, if we do dig down, I'd like to move this whole thing back a little bit and then down probably 2 blocks, maybe 3. And I am recording this on Friday for Saturday release. That's pretty good right there. I'm gonna let this run through. In fact, I'll get one more scoop. Then we'll go check to see how much oil we have. As of the last episode, we had almost a stack. It's like 80, 88 or 89 or something like that. I believe I got a 5 run on that one too. Power input. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna do the jump of death down to this. Yeah, we're at stack and a half basically. So yeah, I mean, if we're gonna do this though, what I'd want to do is probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then down to like this level. I mean, we might even be better off to do it down to that level, and then have all this dug out and changed. As I said, I mean, the ore came out to here, but we'd have to clear out all this dirt here to be able to get down to the lower part down here, because you can't dig straight down. So that's why I kind of would want, you know, some thought process of what you guys think. I think 3 would be enough though. If I go down 1, 2, 3, and had it on this one, I think that would be far enough down. Alright, let me go check this plant over here. I mean, we've been making a little bit of money from the dirt that's been being sold the entire time. Not a lot, but a little bit. Got my little platform here for working on. So we did 2,773 in gold. That's pretty good. And then we did, I don't remember how many diamonds and stuff we had, but as you can see, we're up to 2.5 stacks of steel. And what I did was I took all of it over there, and then I just filled up the machines, so I ended up using 2 full stacks, not 4, which is decent. I want to keep the coal, silicone, all this stuff. Like I said, the steel too. I mean, we did sell a couple stacks of that already. I will get some, once we decide, I'll get some little mini wash plants put off the side over here to run those diamonds and rubies through. I do think it'd be wise to move this back though and finish digging out this before we went straight back into pay dirt. I mean, I'm okay with either one. We can do this too, and oops, not that. Move this back like this till we're going straight into pay dirt. Something like that, and then just dig and make a tunnel in there. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll go either way. It's fine with me. Let's sell off this gold and see what we made today, and call that an episode. So we got 2,773 gold bars for 407,000. Granted, not the big payday we had on the last episode, but that was also 4 episodes long total, I mean. So there's that part too. We're up to $2.667 million plus whatever we have in oil that we haven't sold yet. I said I gotta decide if I want to buy this loader too. I think if we go down, that'd be a good one to have. It's really easy to keep this one flat and smooth. Um, this one's pretty good, but it's just not. I mean, I'm picking up 13 yards compared to 62 yards, or like I said, I don't want to use this one on ramps. If we were down flat, it'd be fine. But if I'm ramping down, this one doesn't do good on ramps. This one's got 4,000 power, and this one's got almost 2,000 power, so half the power. Let me know what you guys think. Excuse me, sorry. If you liked the episode, click that like button, please. It helps out the channel a lot. Comments, suggestions, tips on what to do, how you want to go about. If you want to dig down, if you want to go straight back in for pay dirt, let me know in the comments. I'll get back to it as quick as I can. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.